Okay, Aaron, so this is the D. rusolata. I told you that it seemed like the leaves were coming out damaged, and you see that, some kind of black, I don't even know what, was making the leaves come out wacky and made them really weak and flimsy. Of course, I also noticed that on this leaf that's all torn up, there was a, web built on it, so I don't know if it's some kind of insect that makes web. Which, obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is a spider, but I don't know how the spider would have made the leaf so weak. Because when I watered it, I sprayed it with water to try and spray off whatever bug it could have been, and it tore the leaf up, as you can see. But basically, this D. rusolata has two little vines starting, 1, 2, and then it has that growth point coming out of the thing. And, let's see. Oh, you know what? It actually has 1, 2, 3 vines coming up, just starting out. And down there you can see another growth point starting. But that growth point is turning black on the end, so I don't know if that little one is going to die. But so basically, it has at least 4 reliable growth points developing. And then, if you change your mind about wanting the Singulana, I mean, I told you it's doing real bad here. Has 2 little vines coming up. It's the same plant. And yeah, it's never pictured for me. It almost did one time, but not quite. The Judith Finn. Nice color there. But I don't know why the leaf is coming out this weird glossy color and just not looking normal. Way smaller than the last one. And then has another picture down here. So it actually is a pretty nice plant. It just, it's just that you're giving me such a great trade. I don't want to cut you short on things that I should be giving to you. And here's my Regia, or what remains of the Regia. That was the original plant, and I left it a couple of roots. So I don't know if they'll ever start growing again there, but there's at least 4 or 5 big root cuttings. There's one root. It's partially exposed to the light, and there's another one. There's another one. And there's another one going across here. You can't really see it. But so yeah, basically those are my Nepenthes are out here. Now I'll show you the Trincata and the Cephalotus I have indoors still. I just moved these out here 2 days ago. And here's my Trincata. Like I said, I really don't feel like trading the Trincata just because I'm rather fond of it. It was my first Nepenthes, at least I was successful with, and it's finally starting to give me good-sized pictures. A nice, big, healthy new leaf. Starting to develop another trap. And my Cephalotus is doing great. Just opened up that trap within the last week. And it's been open up for a while. Nice dark color. And it has another growth point developing down there. And this little division is showing good growth and making lots of new little pictures. Then these are just my Capensis. Seeds are sprouting. Okay, so here's my Sarcinia purpurea. Right there, there's one good growth point. There is 2 good growth points. And then, where is it? If you look right down there, that's another growth point. Right next to that big one, there's one right there. See where this picture goes down to there? That is separate from that one. So, I have at least 3 established growth points there. And I could also trade one of my multifetas, although you probably have plenty of this plant. But if you're interested, just let me know. Some Drosera scorpiotes, Drosera filiformis, the southern form, and then my leucophilias, or my leucophylas, have some nice pictures right now, but they're starting to die back with a couple of them now that we're getting into the hotter parts of the summer. But I'll get a ruler out here in a minute to show you the height of the plants. It's a pretty well established rhizome with a couple little offshoots. I mean, if you, I was about to say I could even send the Venus flytrap if you wanted, but I guess you have so many Venus flytraps, you practically want to give them away. You know, it has decent coloring and all. And it has new growth coming up here, so it's healthy. And my Sarracenia rubra subspecies rubra has another growth point there, as well as some healthy pitchers and new growth coming up. Then my other Sarracenia leucophilia it's about the same condition, only this one has like 1 or 2 more growth points, but is a little bit smaller in overall height and stuff. You can see it compared here. Then my Sarracenia flava, its nice spring pitchers are all starting to die now, and instead it's sending out these floppy snake-like summer pitchers. So yeah, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 medium to large sized growth points. And yeah, so basically the best pitchers, you know, are already starting to die. Almost all of them are half dead actually. Check out this leaf. I don't know if that got chewed on by an insect or if it just developed weird. And then my Sarracenia alata, if you have any idea what is up with this plant, let me know, because dude, like, it has been growing these twisted, crazy, weird pitchers ever since I got it, and I really have no idea why. I've sprayed it with an insecticide in case it was aphids, and I really didn't see any improvement. So yeah, if you want this plant, just let me know, because obviously I'm doing something wrong, or maybe it's something I can't control. It would be about as tall as a flava, just less growth points. Oh, and I forgot to mention the staghorn sundew over here. I got plenty of growth points on that, you know. But again, with the forkleaf sundews, I'm assuming you'll have a lot of those, so you probably don't even want them. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I just showed all my plants. So, yeah, that is it. Oh yeah, and I have my little division that I accidentally ripped off of my mother Proporia. I accidentally ripped it off about 2 months ago, but it's starting to grow again, so I'm confident they'll survive. Alright, Aaron, so I will first measure the smaller flava, or the smaller leucophilia, just a little bit smaller than the other. It is about 9 inches tall at its tallest pitcher, or almost 10 inches, but right around 9. And then for the other one, it is at 11, just at the top, like 11 and a half for the tallest. And then over here for the flava, well, for its spring pitchers it was around 16 inches, but now that it's into the weaker summer pitchers, it's only at like 11 inches. And as you can see, they're getting kind of floppy and dead now. And then for the Sarracenia rubra, this one is like, you know, this is just a small plant. It's like 4.5 inches. So, yeah. Just to give you an idea of what you're trading for. That's it.